Welcome to a stark, rain-soaked metropolis. Up in that window, silhouetted against the neon glow, is Coco. He's a world-weary private eye who observes this gritty domain from above. Under that harsh desk lamp, Coco isn't using an ashtray. He's snacking from an overflowing bowl of dry kibble. Coco treats the local criminal underworld like a giant, unscooped litter box. The mess is everywhere, and the sheer volume of corruption has left him exhausted. When you work in an environment this toxic, burning through your 9 lives happens fast. Even in this dark world, Coco has one bright spot, an old friend named Oliver. These two go back to the days of chasing the same laser pointers. But as of tonight, Oliver has vanished. Looking at this suspect board, you'll notice there is no paying client listed. Coco is working off the clock, taking this case out of loyalty to his friend. He steps away from the safety of his desk, pushing through his frosted office door and wading out into the shadows of the city. When official channels hit dead ends, a detective has to rely on the only compass he has left, a bad feeling in his whiskers. His search begins at a gritty speakeasy down a dark alley known as the Sour Cream, where the milk is kept a little too warm. Behind the counter stands Buster. He's a massive bulldog bartender who serves as a physical wall to Coco's questions. Coco doesn't play fetch. He grabs Buster by the apron, unsheathing his claws to force a fast, tense negotiation. The escalation works. The bulldog reveals a crucial piece of intelligence. Oliver was talking to Louie the pigeon down at the docks. In a city designed to protect secrets, brutal physical legwork is often the only way to get answers from people paid to stay silent. Coco heads to the waterfront shipping yards. It's a fog-covered labyrinth, a place suited for making someone disappear. He manages a brief encounter with Louie the pigeon, but a sudden noise cuts them off. Coco realizes he's walked into a trap. As floodlights snap on, the scale of the ambush becomes clear. 3 enormous Doberman enforcers have the lone detective surrounded. Outweighed, Coco relies on agility. He launches into the air, dodging a snapping jaw by a fraction of an inch. He lacks a firearm, but he has 5 sharp claws on each paw. Instead of attacking the dogs, he slashes at a thick nautical rope suspending a heavy payload above them. The severed rope releases an avalanche of wet mackerel. The fish bury the Dobermans, while Coco lands safely on a nearby crate. Survival at the docks isn't about being the strongest. It's about using the environment to turn an ambush on its head. With the enforcers dealt with, the docks fall quiet. Coco navigates through the damp maze of identical steel containers. He locates container 404, but its state stands out. Instead of pitch-black shadows, a warm white light is leaking out from the cracked metal door, slicing through the dockyard fog. Coco braces himself. His mind races through grim scenarios, afraid of what might have befallen his friend inside. The heaviest burden of an investigation is the dreadful anticipation in the final moments before uncovering a tragic truth. He kicks the door open. In a second, the moody noir atmosphere evaporates. Inside, there is no danger. It's just Oliver. He's wearing sunglasses, sipping a drink, and lounging beneath a massive industrial heat lamp. There was no conspiracy. Oliver simply knew someone with a powerful light and wanted to find some warmth. Coco drops his detective persona and surrenders to feline instinct. He flops onto his back in the sand to join his friend. The world outside may be dangerous and grim, but sometimes victory is just finding a warm place to rest.